Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today we're going to be reviewing the brand new collection of Wet n Wild and Lilo and Stitch. I do have the whole collection. We're going to apply it to the face, and I will let you guys know a little first impressions, little review on the whole collection, and hopefully it is helpful. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, let's get into it. I feel like my room is a lot brighter than usual, and I'm filming in the afternoon, like at 4 p.m. I don't know why it feels like I'm in like heaven. Anywho, I do have the whole collection for this Wet n Wild X Lilo and Stitch. You guys know I'm on the Wet n Wild PR. I did receive this for free, but no, it's not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to say anything. You guys know I keep it real on this channel. So we do have a variety of things. I will kind of go through each one, and then maybe I will put the price and more of the description right here so that the video isn't too long. But this is what the PR box looks like. I already took out everything and kind of put it in here. So we do have an eyeshadow palette, so I figured why not start out with this first, just in case there is some fallout. Alrighty, so this is what it looks like, and this is called the Ohana eyeshadow palette. Very interesting. Apparently this is an eye and a face palette. So on the back it says, this palette has 15 hyper pigmented shades with a mix of buttery soft mattes, sparkly shimmers, gleaming satins, as well as self-adhering glitters. So maybe we could use these shades as blush. We shall see. So I'm first going to quickly just add some concealer as well as some powder, and then we can try out this formula. I guess I'm going to grab this little ice cream shade. It looks like a shimmer shade though. But I feel like because the shimmer is a little bit on the lighter side, it might translate good as a crease shade. So I'm going to put that all over the crease. I don't even know what kind of look I'm going for, but we'll figure it out along the way. So far, it's going on very pigmented. The shadows are pretty soft. There is some kickback to them, but they are blending out really nice. And again, they're very pigmented. And this shimmer shade is definitely very subtle, so you can still see the shimmer, but it's definitely usable for a crease shade. So I'm actually going to also put that in the inner corner. I think we're going to do a little bit of a soft halo. So now I'm going to grab this very muted, almost like a brownie red shade, and I'm going to again put that in the inner and outer corner to start creating some depth and make that again more of a halo, a soft halo effect. And I am bringing it out because we are going to clean it up. So far everything's been very pigmented and blending pretty nicely together. So just to further deepen that out, I'm going to grab a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm going to grab this very cool tone brown shade. It almost looks like a plum, and I'm just going to deepen out this eye. Now with a flat brush, I'm going to grab this shade Wet, but I'm going to grab this gold shimmery shade, and I'm just going to pack that from the bottom to the top just in the halo portion of the eye. I have to say, this shade is very dry. It's not giving me much. This is like it's just not giving much pigment. So I'm actually going to grab this shade instead. This is this like, it's not a matte shade, it's a little bit of a shimmery cream shade. And I'm going to use this instead. And I'm going to try to see if we can use the glitter because it's supposed to be self-adhesive. So maybe we can add some sparkle. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to grab the glitter shade. This looks like an orange, pink, green kind of duochrome shade, and it is self-adhesive, so I'm just going to grab some with my finger. I think I grabbed way too much, and I'm just going to tap it right in the middle. I kind of just want a glimmer effect. I don't want that much glitter. I will say, even though it does stick on by itself, if you were doing more of a larger layer of this glitter, I would just use some glitter glue so that it not only sticks right on it, but it would probably last longer. This is cute though. So far so good. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this as it is. I'm gonna quickly clean up the edges, but I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. It felt nice, it was pigmented, blendable, and so far so good. So I will definitely finish out the bottom of the eyes once we do have concealer on. But so far, I really do enjoy this palette. It's really nice. I honestly have always loved Wet n Wild shadows anyways, but you know, they never disappoint. Alright, so I cleaned up a little bit, and the next product that we have is actually eyeliners. So these are called the Carefree eyeliners. They are a waterproof eyeliner set, and it does come with 2 different ones. They're supposed to be 6 hours of long-lasting pigment-rich color with an effortlessly smooth application. This satin gel formula is waterproof, sweat-proof, pool-proof, beach-proof. This eyeliner won't move until you say you do. So there is a black and a blue. I'm gonna go ahead and use the black just because I feel like it'll go better with today's look. I'm just gonna do a small line across the eye just to kind of test out the formula, see where it goes, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and tight line my upper waterline to see if it transfers. Oh no! A little piece just broke. I have to say, it's not the creamiest. It's not like really tough to work with, but it's definitely not like gliding on. But let me swatch it on the back of my hand. Oh, it is very black and very pigmented, so it's just not as like gel-like as I would want it, but let's go ahead and tight line. Okay, this is applying pretty well up there. Alright, so this is working out really well for my waterline. So if this doesn't transfer down to my lower waterline, this would be really, really nice to have. So I will tell you guys by the end of the video how I feel about it, depending on the transfer of it. Okay, moving on, there is a mascara, and I have to say, I don't ever use waterproof mascara, but I do want to test out this formula for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and do it for the sake of the video. I know you guys love it when I say for the sake of the video. What it looks like, and this is called the Flying High Mascara. Again, it is waterproof. And it just says, take your lashes to wild heights with the Flying High Mascara. Intensely black formula glides onto lashes and delivers exceptional volume and length. Perfect for summer getaways. Waterproof, sweatproof, beach proof, doesn't require touch-ups. I'm going to curl my lashes like always, and I will be right back. So it is a rubber wand with spikies. These are always my favorite type of wands. I feel really good about this. Let's go ahead and try it out. We're gonna do 2 coats on each eye and see how it looks. I will say, just from the first couple strokes, the formula is very thin and it's not like super wet. It's not adding too much formula at once or a lot of volume, but it is separating. So I will do 2 really good coats to see where this takes us. Alrighty guys, I am back, and I do think it's pretty. It's a pretty waterproof mascara. As you guys can see, it gave the length and it gave the separation. It didn't give too much volume, but I do like it. I mean, this is definitely something I would wear to like the beach or the pool. Hopefully it is waterproof. I will tell you guys right here how it was removing it. But I do think it's really pretty. If you're looking for something that is waterproof, that is inexpensive, it's cute, and it gives length and separation, you would really like this. I definitely don't think this is a volumizing mascara, but I do think it looks really pretty. Okay, so moving on, we have this cute little thing right here. So this is the Catching Waves, and this is actually a limited edition sponge as well as a little holder with a little surfboard. I love the Wet n Wild sponges. I'm actually just going to put this in a giveaway for you guys because I already used Wet n Wild sponges and I really like them. So I know I'm going to like this, but because I know I probably won't get so much use out of it, I'm going to go ahead and put this away without opening it for you guys. Also, we do have a Life is a Beach scrub. So this is an exfoliating multi-scrub. So I'm going to go ahead and try this in the shower tonight, and I will tell you right here what I thought about it. At the back it says that this is formulated to use on the face, body, and lips. It is a nourishing blend of sugary crystals, ultra moisturizing shea butter, gently buffs away dull and dry skin to reveal silky smooth skin. It also comes with a handy shovel for scooping. Okay, so next let's talk about this face palette. It does come with bronzers and highlighters, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my face makeup, and I'll be right back so we can try it on the face. Alrighty guys, so I have my base makeup done, and now let's talk about the Hula Honey. How cute is this? Alright, so this is a glow face palette. So it says do a cheeky hula with Stitch. So this is 2 bronzers and 2 highlighter shades. I will say the light bronzer is very light and the dark one's very dark. I feel like it doesn't look that dark on camera, but in person it's very intimidating. And then you have 2 different highlighters, but they look very similar. One is definitely more like pale gold brown, and then the other one is almost could be a bronzer topper. So let's have fun with this. I think I'm gonna grab a pretty fluffy brush and kind of just mix both of these because I'm a little bit afraid of this dark shade. So again, I'm gonna grab just a little bit and a little bit of the other one, tap off the excess, and we are getting a pretty nice color actually. I just know that usually Wet n Wild powders are just very pigmented, which is nice, so you do have to be careful. Okay, so that looks very, very nice. It's going on really, really nice. Very, very smooth. Yeah, I think if you're like me and you just have more of a medium tone, just mix them both together and it's working out pretty well. You could always use the darker one for contour after. Very, very pretty. I like that. And it's also a pretty neutral shade, so I do think a lot of you would probably enjoy this. So I'm gonna grab the darkest highlighter and maybe just add a tad on my cheeks as more of like a bronzer topper, because I feel like with my skin tone, it could definitely work as that. See that? See how it's just giving a really pretty glow? Love that. And okay, and then lastly, let's put on some highlight. I know this highlight's going to be blinding, so again, I am going to go with a pretty light hand. Oh, this is so pretty. What a pretty summer collection. I will say this highlight does have some glitter in it, but it looks really pretty. But if you don't like glittery highlights, you might not like this one, but I think it looks really pretty. And then let's add some right here. So yeah, so far this is probably my favorite in the bunch, so I really do like this. And like I mentioned, I think it'll work for a lot of people because this is quite a light bronzer, quite a dark one, and then if you mix them together, you get this. So far, loving that. Let's go back to the eyeshadow palette, not only to finish the eyes, but also maybe to apply some blush. So I kind of want to mix these two shades for blush and apply. How pretty. Isn't that so cute? I look so sunburnt. Let me kind of blend it up a little bit just because my concealer is a little light compared to my blush. Love that. Loving, loving, loving that. So I'm going to quickly finish off my eyes. I'm going to grab that shade that we used for the crease, that like medium brown tone shade with a little bit of glitter, and I'm going to blend that out on my lower lash line, smoke it out like always, and then I'm going to grab that dark shade and also just deepen out mainly on the outer corner. Okay, and just to add more of a summer effect, I'm going to go in with that bright yellow shade and go in with a wet brush for my inner corner highlight. Ooh, that shade's pretty metallic. Very, very pretty. Love that. So I have to say, I really do enjoy this eyeshadow palette. I think it's beautiful. I like the color story and I like the formula, so I definitely give this one a thumbs up. Alrighty, next let's try the hydrating set-in mist. It's called No Bad Days. So cute. You know, looking at the setting mist, it's absolutely clear. And usually with these Wet n Wild collections, most of their hydrating setting mists have like a pearlized finish or a little bit of shimmer, and this one is completely clear, but I kind of love that. I want to see if it's going to give us some dew without any shimmer. So on the back it says that this is a hydrating setting mist that's going to set the makeup and look fresh. It is formulated with the tropical blend of hyaluronic acid, coconut water, pineapple extract, and dragon fruit. So it's going to hydrate, brighten, and help reduce the appearance of redness. Very interesting. So let's give it a try. Oh wow, very, very strong mist, and smells kind of like coconut. Okay, the mist is pretty even. It's not the finest mist, but it didn't leave any blobs on the skin, and it looks pretty good. So I have to say, it's not a dewy mist. It doesn't add like a bunch of dew to my skin, but it is hydrating, so I kind of like that. So maybe if you just need hydration to your skin without wanting to look greasy or dewy, this might be nice. I do like this, It smelled good, and it does feel like less powdery without adding shine. So that is that. I also, speaking of sprays, I have another one which was actually leaking, so I had to put a paper towel over it. So this is the Soaking Up Rays Body Luminizer. So this body luminizer is infused with coconut oil, sunflower oil, vitamin E. The lightweight hydrating dry oil enhances skin while illuminating light reflecting pearls to promote the soft golden glow. So it is a dry oil, and looking at it, it definitely looks like a bronzy gold shade, and it does come with a pump. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, it looks kind of pink on my skin. Oh, this is very, very thin. I like that. It's not like super goopy or anything like that. It smells really nice, very sweet, but not like super strong. This is definitely a dry oil. I like that. I have to say, it's not very shimmery as you can see, but it does add glow, which I don't know. I feel like I kind of prefer that. I don't love having a bunch of shimmer on my skin. So this is adding a little bit of glow without feeling heavy, and it looks very healthy and pretty. I really like that, actually. I like that they went for a more subtle vibe. Very, very pretty. Wow. So far, I'm loving this collection. All we have left is actually the lip glosses. So we do have 3 different ones. We have a red one with a little bit of gold reflex. We have a really pretty white one with like an iridescent reflex. And then this pink one, which is kind of more my vibe. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the packaging off and line my lips. Okay, so I'm using the most natural lip liner, almost my lip color, just so it doesn't kind of mess up the color of the gloss, but just to give my lips some shape. So this is Morphe's Honeymoon, and now let's apply this. So this is a wet oil. Oh, it's an oil, wet lip oil gloss. It's an oil and a gloss. All right, so this is the applicator. It smells really, really nice. Ooh. I love that. I love the shade, and the formula is nice. It feels like a very thin gloss. It doesn't feel like an oil, but it does feel like a gloss, but a gloss that's not too goopy or like thick. But because it's an oil, it's probably gonna be very hydrating. It feels really, really nice, and I love this shade. And like I said, it's very thin, so it has some substance to it, but it's not thick and goopy, so I really love that. I love that. Alrighty guys, so that is the end of the video. I did want to quickly let you guys know that we have the smallest amount of transfer of the eyeliner, but I have to say, I can barely see it, so I do think it's a pretty good waterproof eyeliner, so I will be using that more often. I think my favorite products from the line were probably, I really like this body luminizer. Again, see how it's like subtle but beautiful. I also really liked the face palette as well as the glosses, but let's be honest, I really enjoyed everything out of the whole collection. So I do think that if you are looking into this collection, you're probably gonna love the products. So I will link the collection down below. I believe they have it at Ulta and at Wet n Wild, so I'll just link it wherever you can buy it. But yeah, I think it went really well, and I definitely approve of this collection. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your favorite products are, if you're gonna try the collection. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.